Very well, now we cross over to the great county of Turkana, where my colleague Abdi Aziz Hashim has been on standby, remembering that from today heading on to the weekend, we are having the 7th edition of the Turkana Cultural and Tourism Festival, and we have been keeping tabs with what has been happening since Monday, where we have been having the preparations. I believe now everything is done, just the dusting. Hashim, if you can hear me.
Good afternoon to you too. Indeed, I can hear you, Ben Troy, there at the Broadcasting House. We are currently coming to you live from the Ekales Cultural Center. This is day 3 of covering the Turkana Tourism and Cultural Festival that kicks off officially on Thursday all the way to Saturday. We do anticipate President William Ruto to be touching down to this particular great county tomorrow, where of course he will kickstart a program leading from the airport all the way to the county headquarters, where he's expected to be launching some few projects and then make his way here at the Ekales Center, where it is the main hub of this particular festivities. Earlier we had witnessed the governor, who is Jeremiah Lomurukai, coming to visit the status of this particular grounds. He made rounds across the Ekales Center to ensure that everything is ready. But we can affirm to you this particular afternoon, it is all systems go for the Turkana Tourism and Cultural Festival. This is 7th edition. We also anticipate many dignitaries to come all the way from the neighboring countries of Uganda, Ethiopia, all the way to South Sudan. Of course, you do know that the main symbolism of this particular cultural festival is that all those communities have been called back home to, of course, come back to their customs. We do understand that this particular venue will see an array of exhibitions from the ornaments of this particular community, their dressing code. Of course, something that is happening even behind me right now is that those small preparations are being made ahead of that particular festivities, including our own crew at the Kenya Broadcasting Corporation that have been dispatched to this particular area, is that they're ensuring that. Also, we can affirm to you, given that the county commissioner, that is Jacob Ouma, clearly stated that in terms of security, the area is secured. All the main roads leading up to Lodwar, especially the Kitale, passing through Kainuk and coming to Lodwar, is secure. So he has assured all the visitors who will be using those particular roads, if you're not using the airport, is that you're secured until you make your way to Lodwar town. As you can see behind me, few preparations are still ongoing here. Of course, you can see even some of the exhibitions that will be shown tomorrow is that we'll be having modeling for this particular tourism cultural festival. We do understand that it will be continuing all the way till night. And of course, I want to bring in Bill, who is one of the trainers, just here to expound on what they will be doing for us this particular day. Bill, thank you for joining. This is KBC Channel 1. Just tell us, we can see a number of models behind you. What have you prepared for the guests when they come tomorrow?
So my name is Billy Obobo, and I'm the choreographer stroke trainer for this tourism cultural and festival event, which will start tomorrow. Behind us are beautiful ladies who are contesting for the coveted prize of Miss Tourism, Cultural and Heritage 2023. So what we are expecting to see the cultural diversity. We are expecting, because our models come from different regions in Turkana, we have those from Lokchogyo, Loima, we have Lodwar, we have different sub-counties represented, and they are basically representatives of their region. So what we are expecting to see is a diverse cultural outfits that will be showcased by our models come Friday, that's on 13th. Yes.
Let's hear from Ian as well. He is a trainer of this particular models. What are we looking, given that we know what you're trying to achieve is promoting peace? How do you promote that through modeling?
Well, to start with, my name is Ian Ekal. This is our 7th edition of Turkana Tourism and Cultural Event. And the main objective about this event, bringing peace, is whereby all communities around Atakere cluster, they come to Turkana for this particular event. So it's a big one because we interact, we know different cultures, different traditions. So we end up connecting, hence bringing peace.
Okay, sorry for that. And of course, let's hear from a potential somebody who won back in 2013. Her name is Ebonye. Hopefully I've said that right. Ebenyo. Okay, welcome. This is KBC Channel 1. Given that you won this in the past, what does this signify for the Turkana community here, especially in the county?
Oh, thank you very much for the opportunity. My name is Lotira Ebenyo, and I won back in 2013 as a first Miss Tourism, and one of my greatest achievement is actually this cultural festival. I brought it up as a concept note back in 2013, and 2014 we had a small one. It's grown over the years, and now I'm happy to see that it keeps on growing and bettering itself each time. And so yeah, this is where most communities, we call them the Turkana communities, but it's called the Ateker community, where now all the tribes that are in other countries like Ethiopia, Uganda, Kenya. Turkanas are in Kenya, and then we have the Karamoja in Uganda. We have the Teso also in Uganda and in Kenya. Some of them are in Kenya. And then we have the Toposa in Sudan. So all these communities are brought together by such a festival. And of course, we have other guests from outside the county, within Kenya, and even from outside. So it's an opportunity for the tourism industry to grow in Turkana. Yeah. So
thank you so much, and I wish you all the best. Of course, given that you'll be starting tomorrow, that is just the tip of the iceberg. Ben Troy, back there in Broadcasting House, is what is installed here in the Ekales Cultural Center for the 7th edition of the Turkana Tourism Culture. Of course, once the program and the itinerary is out, we'll be sharing them duly in our subsequent bulletins. But we can affirm to you 98% of the preparations are complete, and it's all systems go for the 7th edition of the Turkana Tourism Cultural Festival. Back to you, Ben Troy.
Thank you. That has been Abdulaziz Hashim live from the Ekales Center. And as you can see, they're just doing their final touches. Their models taking their final steps on the runway, just more or less like polishing and dusting up. 98% complete, as he has been informed by the county commissioner as well. Remember, it's all systems go tomorrow, which is the official launch. The head of state and the Turkana governor, together with a host of other government employers, will also be there to ensure that that is officially commissioned, and not only that, it becomes one of the best. It's the 7th edition, by the way.